All right, guys. Sorry about that. Are we 5 by 5? Let's see who all we got in here. Hey, Miss Jen, how are you? Amar, how are you? Minnie, how are you, hon? Miss Mac, Stars. Good deal. Thank you, Minnie. Sorry, I was dealing with my son-in-law. Well, not Dylan. Bless his heart. He's having a rough go with it. And you know how it is. You worry about your kids, whether biologically yours or married in. It. Hey, Doc, how are you, hon? I'm glad to see you made it.
No, I don't, baby. I got medicine for both of them. Did it get cold?
Bug! How are you, hon?
Yes, my cookies.
As y'all can tell, I'm inside today. It is cold outside. Winter has arrived in Georgia.
For 2 days. What she
Yeah,
said.
that's true.
Have you been a good boy for Mama?
We lost power about 2 o'clock this morning and was out until after 6 sometime this morning.
He didn't get to work till after 7:30. And he's going to be at work at 7:30. He didn't leave the house till almost 7:30. Mama. Mama.
I did make an intro video, but I'm still trying to figure out how to upload it from my laptop to StreamYard because I am not a technological wizard. I did, Stars. I enjoyed it pretty well. How about you? Did y'all have a good weekend? Can I have a bite, Z? Can I have a bite? No? Okay.
I know you're saying no, but I'm letting you know if that's what happens, I can. You're not actually doing a live, are you? You're doing your own live?
Mm.
Well, God bless them because everybody going to be up in it. What, baby? Huh? You want me to sit with you? I feel like I did 12 of these today. Yeah, well, you didn't block him from the get-go.
Everybody finally get over the new year.
Gonna feel it.
I know you did, Stars.
I'm coming to sit by you.
You still enjoying the bling bling?
What? What? The whole time I was sitting on the couch, maybe I was sleeping. I thought, so tell him to stop. I won't. I'm not. I can't be mean.
All
That's
right.
not mean. Don't let him stare at me.
Hey, Stanley and Donna, how are y'all? I am actually freezing. How is it up there in North Georgia?
You can have it.
I hear you there, Stars.
Yeah, I don't think Brandon knows that his map's on Snapchat. But I know it's tired. He'll be out. His map being on good so he doesn't get on Snapchat.
Huh?
I said his map being on good so he don't get on Snapchat. Yeah,
Oh, excuse me.
because they don't update unless they get on Snapchat.
All right, I got several.
I'm not telling him it's on me.
It's about time there, stars.
Let me see if I'm old accent time.
Rest your neck, you piece of salami.
Well, he should have talked to me about it.
I got several news articles to go over, and then we'll go back into the Guidestones.
And then I got a piece of chocolate too.
I think we said what 7 and 8 today.
Yeah, Nana, you want this chocolate? That's good because he did not want you having that shit.
If I can get my hands to warm up, I'll be all right.
Zayden was trying to turn the damn heater on in the bathroom. He said it's really cold in here. So we need the heater. I said, no, we don't.
All right. This is off of Al Jazeera. Ugh, if I can pronounce that right. Iran's President Ibrahim Raisi has said former United States President Donald Trump must face justice for his role in the assassination of top general Qasem Soleimani 2 years ago, or else Iran will have revenge. In a televised speech on Monday, the Iranian president said, as the main as the main criminal and killer who ordered the deadly drone attack on Soleimani convoy in Iraq, Trump must face God's ruling and suffer qisas, which is the Islamic term for retaliation in kind. Receipts called for the formation of a fair court in which Trump, former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, and other American officials are sentenced and punished. If not, he said he don't doubt, and I tell this to all American statesmen, that the hand of revenge will come out of the Ummah's sleeve. Iran has said Soleimani, one of the most powerful figures in the country at the time, was on a diplomatic mission in Baghdad by invitation of the Iraqi government when the U.S. targeted him near the city's airport.
I'm not playing
At the time, Iran promised harsh revenge, and days later fired more than a dozen missiles at two U.S. bases in Iraq that caused no casualties. The country later set the complete withdrawal of American military forces from the region as its ultimate goal, as it pledged revenge for the killing. It's all right, Jen. Always, stars, always. I try to keep y'all up to date. It's just fun trying to go through and trying to find stuff that other people ain't reporting on.
Come on, find behind it.
This is my thing. Everybody knows what kind of man that was. It's just stupid to me. Hey, Nicole Double D, how are you, hon? I found this report here very funny. I shouldn't say funny, but let me go outside so I can smoke. If he needs something and I don't hear him, let me know.
There. Get up there and get that straight.
All right. 5 global nuclear powers have pledged to prevent atomic weapons from spreading and to ensure a nuclear war is never fought. In a rare joint statement ahead of a review of a key nuclear treaty later this year. The statement on Monday said that the US, UK, Russia, China, and France, who are permanent members of the United Nations Security Council, consider it their primary responsibility to avoid war between the nuclear states and to reduce strategic risk while aiming to work with all countries to create an atmosphere of security. I'm going to stop it right there a second. Okay. The US, the UK, Russia, China, and France. Does anybody see the funny there? All 5 of those nations have nuclear weapons. All 5 of them. I mean, that's not the only 5 in the world, but at least 3 out of the 5 of them are at loggerheads as we speak, which is this one, and this one. We believe strongly that the further spread of such weapons must be prevented. It said, adding, a nuclear war cannot be won and must never be fought. The Russian language version of the statement read, we declare there could be no winners in a nuclear war. It should never be started. As the use of nuclear arms would have far reaching consequences, we also confirm that nuclear arms, as long as they exist, should serve defensive aims, deterrence against aggression, and prevention of war. Russia hopes the pledge will reduce world tensions while saying a summit of permanent UN Security Council members remain necessary. We hope that in the current difficult conditions of international security, the approval of such a political statement will help reduce the level of international tensions, Moscow's foreign ministry said in a statement. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told the RIA Novsty, or however you say that word, news agency that Moscow still considered a summit between the world's major nuclear powers to be necessary. The foreign ministry also said it hoped that the agreement will help build confidence and form the foundations of future control over offensive and defensive arms. France also released a statement underscoring that the five powers reiterated their determination for nuclear arms control and disarmament. They would continue bilateral and multilateral approaches to nuclear arms control, it said. China said the pledge will increase mutual trust and reduce the risk of nuclear conflict. Stars, I often used to think the same thing, but I've also sat back and watched, and you can research it online. Russia has bunkers for its population. I'm talking about the whole country's population. Um, and there are several other countries that has enough bunkers for their whole country's population. And then you have like the U.S. and China and a couple of more countries that only have enough bunkers for their government. It really would be worse. It's okay, Miss Donna. I'm still here. That's what took me so long to come on was I was on phone call with my son-in-law. Excuse me. But see, what a lot of people don't have ever really studied up on would be the what the climate would be like after a nuclear war. You know, exactly, Jen. That's right, stars. It would be, yeah. Y'all are both right. That very well could be true, Bug. Well, shoot, my laptop's being slow today. But it's just funny to me with um, those five countries being on the Security Council when three out of the five can't agree on nothing. The UK and France, they try to maintain a level of peace, I guess you would call it, to a certain extent. Exactly, stars. All right, now we on to some more potato head news. I know y'all all love potato head. This is off of Yahoo News. Y'all know I tend to use them quite a bit. Potato Head on Sunday told Ukraine's President Zelensky, I'm not even on attempt this first name. The U.S. and its allies will respond decisively if Russia further invades Ukraine, the White House said in a statement. The call came days after Potato Head held a second conversation in a month with Russian President Vladimir Putin amid tensions on Russia's border with Ukraine, where Russia has massed some 100,000 troops. Potato Head made clear that the U.S. and its allies and partners will respond decisively if Russia further invades Ukraine. White House spokesperson Peppermint Patty said in a statement following the call. Potato Head and Zelensky discussed preparations for a series of upcoming diplomatic meetings to address the crisis, according to the White House. Zelensky said on Twitter that they discussed joint actions on keeping peace in Europe and preventing further escalation. The first international talk of the year with Potato Head proves the special nature of our relations, Zelensky tweeted. He said the joint actions of Ukraine, the U.S., and partners in keeping peace in Europe, preventing further escalation reforms, I can't pronounce that word right there, were discussed. We appreciate the unwavering support of Ukraine. Representatives from the U.S. and Russia are set to hold talks on January 9th and 10th in Geneva, followed by Russia's and NATO council talks and meeting of the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe. Potato Heads has said he told Putin it was important for the Russians to take steps towards easing the crisis before those meetings. Putin's foreign affairs advisor told reporters last week that Putin warned Potato Head that pursuit of sanctions could lead to a complete rupture of relations between our countries, and Russia West relations will be severely damaged. Exactly, stars. I completely agree. I mean, since January of last year, everything's really accelerated. And it's crazy. But like you said, this is why we prep. I fear that it's only going to get worse. It is, Jen. It really is. And I've seen a few articles where they talking about certain places is pushing back reopening schools from the holidays too. Exactly, Bug. Exactly. I mean, we all know potato doesn't make the decisions for this country. That part right there, stars. Exactly. That's exactly what it is distraction upon distraction. And I'm talking about what Bug Dude said, about Putin. Hey, Shift, how are you, hon? Glad to see you. Um, Putin realizes that he's getting older, and he realizes he don't have a lot of time left. I guess is how you would put it. And we all know that his ultimate goal has always been to raise back up the USSR. And I know y'all have heard me say it before. I don't bring this stuff to everyone's attention, to cause fear. That's not my goal. My goal is, you know, that I hope, with what I bring forward, it causes people to pay attention. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and wait a minute. Let me come back. Hang on. Uh, that part, stars. That part. I try, stars. I promise. I really do. But those that are laughing at us, really and truly hope that we crumble. Y'all have heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. And I'm sure it won't be the last time. United we stand, divided we fall. I could have swore I'd done went into this. But all right, y'all know that we done discussed the first six of the inscriptions on the Georgia Guidestones. Exactly, stars. They really do. All right. All right. Number 7 is avoid petty laws and useless officials. Petty laws and useless officials. Have y'all ever just been completely bored or just have something on your mind and you go research it? Here a while back, I was on somebody's live stream or, in the chat on the live. I can't remember whose it was. I know Ghetto was there, and I think Virginia, and a couple of more. Right, Doc? I agree, stars. But we was talking about, stupid state laws. True, Jen. I knew what you meant, stars. Um, each state, I'm talking about, there's laws that's been on the books since the beginning of each state that absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. There's one, I can't remember which state it was, talks about you're not allowed to wash your donkey or keep your donkey in the bathtub. Thank you, Bug. I thought it was, but I wasn't exactly sure. That was funny that night, though. You know, I'm telling you, definitely look up your state laws. So does Georgia, Jen. So does Georgia, trust me. They'll definitely make you go, what the? I mean, maybe back in the old days they did keep their donkeys in the bathtub. I don't know. But that one stuck with me. I was like, and then Florida has some about gators and, stuff like that. A lot of it's just common sense. And which this world don't have much common sense no more anyway. All right. All right, screen. Work with me here. Okay, number 8, balance personal rights with social duties. Guys, think about that. they're quickly trying to take away our personal rights. Oh wow, Doc. I agree there, Mac. Scrappy Doo. Come on, you can come up them doorsteps. I hadn't heard about that one though, Doc. That's crazy. Well, here just a month or so ago, there was a woman, a young woman. I want to say she was in her early to mid 20s. Um, sued the doctor that delivered her. Oh, that's what we call ours, mini a Scrappy Doo. And he's a Chihuahua Pekingese mix. Give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I think a lot of our problem is that the lawmakers nowadays have no ethics. They don't have morals either. And the last two that we'll be going over Wednesday will be 9 and 10. 9 is prize, truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. And 10 is be not a cancer on the earth, leave room for nature, leave room for nature. That's right, Jen. It does seem that way. Absolutely, stars. Hi, Monique. How are you, hon? But stars, a lot of the laws are because somebody complained about something. Exactly, Jen. Exactly. I mean, who does it hurt? I'm hanging in, hanging on. What? What is this? Why do I have a YouTube administrator in my chat? Hell, I have no clue. Okay, then why are you in? Who are you? I mean, I don't mind you being in here, but I just like to know who I'm talking to. Hello? Oh, well. Like somebody said the other night, even the trolls help with the algorithm. Oh, okay. Sorry, Dusty. I was freaking out there. Hey, Dusty, how are you, honey? You scared me there. Ah, that's true. That's true. It does look real. That's right, Doc. That they are. Oh, I love Dusty. Before I stop sharing my screen, screen, Lord, stream or screen, whichever way you want to put it. Anyway, um, I did. Um, I know that YouTube's fixing to do a lot of changes, so I did make a Rumble account. If any of y'all have Rumble, y'all are more than um welcome to follow me. But it is Georgia Peach 007. Like I said, y'all are more than welcome to follow me over there. I can imagine so, Bug. You're the best, Dusty. You're the best. You the man. You the man. If I can get my screen to quit playing with me here. Eh. Always appreciate them thumbs. Always. All right, let's do this. Stop screen. There we go. Thank you. Love you too. And Happy New Year to you too, Dusty. But awesome. Thanks, stars. But yeah, I'll also be making a backup channel here tonight at some point too. Because somebody had said something about how I do the share screen and um that way y'all can read the news, with me. Somebody said that somebody stopped too, so right. I was wondering the same thing, Monique. Yeah, I'm gonna make a backup channel for here on YouTube, just in case something happens and I can't make videos on this one. I understand that, Mac. I think so, Jim, but I'm not sure. And I do have a TikTok. I think y'all have heard me talk about the TikTok before. I know y'all have seen some of my videos from there. Stars. I hadn't thought about that one, Monique. I thought he had retired, Bug, but I wasn't exactly sure. I'm still trying getting to know a lot of the other content creators, but I do love Dusty though. He's funny. He had me rolling the other night on Tribes Live. He really is, Bug. He really is. That's true, stars. He does. Oh, I'm actually in the process of starting trying to learn how to edit videos and whatnot. All right, Max. See you later, hon. I'm glad you stopped in. I actually have a friend that, or an acquaintance, I should say. We're not really friends, but anyway, she got her certification online, and she married my daughter and son-in-law out here on our back porch. But yeah, if any of y'all's on TikTok, my TikTok's under Georgia Peach Preps. Right? Mac and I was talking about that last night in email. All of us get a group trip together. I'm pretty much, I can pretty much go any day. Heck yeah, Monique, and somebody can go live and everybody witness her get married. See if I can't get it warmed up in this bedroom. No, we're not going group trip for the honeymoon. No, I think Stars can handle the honeymoon on her own. There you go, stars. There you go. Well, daggone it. I can't. There we go. I was supposed to say I can't even get the bag of M&Ms open now. Lord, my best friend sitting there eating cereal, and I said, "I got M&Ms in the bedroom." But honestly, I don't know if I want to get married at some place like that. No, I was trying to open the bag of M&Ms, and they wasn't wanting to cooperate. I don't do almonds. It sounds like a party, though. Oh, Jen, I'm coming to your house. I'm eating the peanut butter. Right, Monique? I'm eating the peanut butter M&Ms. But trust me, I have plenty of chocolate in this bedroom too. So a girl can't live without chocolate, or at least I can't anyway. Heck yeah, Monique, it'd be one hell of a party. Stars. This May, I'll be divorced 22 years. Not sure if I'll ever go down that road again, but my teeth won't let me eat stuff like almonds. Oh, that sounds good, Stars. Oh, that would be awesome, Monique. I like pinball. And he don't live too. He could probably make the drive too. He's in what, East Tennessee? Bug, you just made me choke. Okay, if Hutch is gonna be the flower girl, that means you're gonna be the ring bearer. Always, stars, always. We'll have your wedding all planned out. And hugs right back to you, honey. And you know what the fun thing is? I could see Hutch making the trip just to be there. Hutch is a cool guy. Okay, I'm gonna quit chewing in y'all's ear. That would be epic, those stars. More of a ring bearer, maybe. It's gonna be funny as hell if Hutch pops in and sees this and is like, "What the are y'all talking about?" True bug, but that might not be the kind of flowers that stars would want at her wedding. Nah, that's true, Monique. I agree, stars. I did want to mention that. My thoughts and prayers does go out to oh Lord, I can't think of his name right now. And I hadn't been long subscribed to his channel. And I seen last night where Backwoods had posted video on it. Yeah, on Ron's channel. My thoughts and prayers do go out to his family and friends, though. That's extremely sad. I had actually learned of his channel through Ghetto. I mean, we never know how much time we have on this earth. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. I didn't see where he had taken it down, Bug. I know he was really upset. They were close. And Native, you know, touched on it this morning too. Yeah, stars. Anytime we lose family or friends, it's rough. Right. I started out watching John and at Prepper Nation and John at the Prepared Mind and Angry Prepper. And that's how I found everybody. And I went from them to Tribe, and then I found everybody else through Tribe, and so on and so forth. I absolutely love backwoods. That's good. I'm sure that Ron, would appreciate that. He'd be glad to know that, his legacy's living on. And, there's so many people in this community till, that I still haven't met. And I follow prepping channels, I follow um homesteading channels, all kinds of channels. Awesome bug. I don't think you're being paranoid, Jim. I really don't. It is crazy. I seen earlier there's somebody in the that was connected with Pfizer is actually, I guess they're no longer with Pfizer, but they're suing Pfizer. I agree, stars. I agree. And, it pays for, if we don't see somebody for a couple of days to, you know, reach out to them by email, by phone, whatever. because we never know what somebody's going through. I know one thing sure, this heater needs to hurry up and warm up this room. It's cold. But that's one thing I can say about this community is, there's someone that's always willing to listen, to be there, to help out. Gray stars. I feel the exact same way. Ooh, no, Monique. I'll keep my 33 degrees. I promise. I can't handle them negatives. It is normal, Jen. Last time I looked, we were, which it was right before I went live, we were at 48, and it's supposed to be 33 or 34 tonight. Oh, I'm absolutely sure, Monique. I promise. Oh, I could handle 25 better than I could negative 15. But it's only supposed to be cold like today and tonight and tomorrow night, and then it's supposed to warm back up, I think. But Jen, I've had several creators, that I've kind of wanted to email, and check on, and then I'm like, but these people are married, and I don't want their significant others, thinking that I'm trying to, you know, cross boundaries. Right, stars? It is. It's completely normal, though, to want to reach out to people. That's the reason why I always tell y'all, my emails in my about section. Y'all always welcome to email me. If y'all want my number, step up backstage and I'll give you my phone number. It ain't no big deal. I've been around you guys enough, I know who I can trust and who I kind of need to steer clear of. But those that I need to steer clear of don't come in my chat. So it does seem that way. Did y'all see the video footage of Potato Head coming out of Air Force One this morning? I mean, you could barely see. That's how hard it was snowing. go to off grid desert farming with Paul and Adrian. He's got a video up of it. I was watching it earlier. He done a live. Right, Monique? He don't fall down them. He just falls up them. The pitiful thing is, I think I'd rather deal with him than I had the second in command. And that's saying a lot. Oh, and did y'all see where AOC got busted out partying New Year's Eve without a diaper? Oh, I believe it. I know they talking about like up that way is, you know, hit pretty hard. All we got was a lot of wind, and I'm talking about we're still under a flood warning. And before I shut my Facebook down today, I deactivated it. 4 years ago today's the last time it snowed here. Oh, and I don't know if y'all were on Sandwiches Live yesterday, but I was sitting on the back porch and I was, watching her live on my phone, and little 2-year-old that lives here come out on the back porch, and he's looking at my phone, and she does the Barbie doll faces as her Avies, and he goes, "Oh, Nene, a talking Barbie doll." I couldn't do nothing but laugh. It was funny. Monique, it has not snowed here on Christmas Day since 1979. So I've never had snow on Christmas. Well, I mean, I did that year, but I wasn't even a year old, so. Stars. I live not too far from the sweet onion capital of the world. Oh, I did tell her that, Donna. I did. She thought that was funny. She went to talking to him. I'll let him, like if I've got the screen like I do now with the camera off or whatnot, I'll let him look at it. But if I have the camera on, I refuse to, show him. I don't believe in, exposing kids like that. There's too many predators. Oh, and I have a very poor joke. Y'all want to hear it? Yeah. Okay, y'all know the LGBTQ, right? I wouldn't doubt it, Monique. It's a good age, though. But you know, it stands for, you know what it really stands for. Yeah, I actually live in Hazelhurst, Donna. You know, Vidalia is actually the onion, what's considered the sweet onion capital. I was born in 79, Monique, May of 79. But they're saying now the LGBTQ stands for let's get, you know, Potato Head's real name to quit. Yeah, I live about 30 minutes from Vidalia. Oh, wow, bug. Mac. Yeah, my town's small, so a lot of us we need to go to the doctor or whatever. We go to Vidalia. I mean, we have doctors. We here we just don't have specialists. I honestly don't know what I would do if it ever snowed on Christmas here. Stars. Monique, you ought to hear how people that's not from around here say it. I will sit there and laugh for a good 10 minutes straight hearing somebody else say it. They'll call it Vidalia or something like that. Monique. Oh, I believe you, stars. I believe you. Um, you can download it or like on phone and on the computer. You can just type it into your search engine. There you go, Monique. You know, actually, there is a country song that is called Vidalia. Vidalia. I can't remember who sung it right offhand. I knew Mike could get in on that one. Ah, My son-in-law is half Puerto Rican, and his grandmother speaks, nothing but they call it Puerto Rican, but I would call it Spanish. But I guess you have there you go, Bug. That was it. Oh, okay. But yeah, there's you might be able to type it into like Chrome on your phone. I'm not sure. I remember when he used to be a big time singer, Bug. But I was talking about my son-in-law, but he tried to teach me some, of their dialect, but I am way too country for that. Ah, gotcha, Monique. But yeah, that's what I figured. It was probably a dialect. That's like I've told people in the past. Yeah, North America speaks English for the most part, but ours is actually a dialect of English. Ah, that would make sense, Monique. The- People always tell me you've got an accent, and I look at them and say, "No, I don't. You've got an accent. I just speak redneck. That's all." There you go, Bug. Or we speak American. Oh, thank you, Monique. Yeah, I love to hear people speak other languages. My ex spouse man and his wife are Indian, and very, very good, Monique. Very, very good. And I love to hear them speak in their dialect. And they have different words for like uncle. They have maternal uncle and paternal uncle. And they have two different names for it. Hindi, Monique. They're from originally from India. As a matter of fact, the woman is a Olympic gold medalist for swimming. Right, Donna? They do. Ah, that's true, stars. Very true. I'm trying to think of the one word that. threw me the first time I ever heard it. Oh, when I first went to work for these people, I was standing in the office. They run a local motel here, and I was standing there talking to the boss man and another businessman here in town come in, and he's also, you know, Hindi. And he come in and he looked at my boss man and he said, "Hey, Kaka." You know, it threw me for a loop. And I turned around and I looked at my boss man. I said, I started to say, "Do you know what he just called you?" Oh, I definitely do, Donna. I really do. But before I could say it, Jim, my boss man, said, "He did not call me what you think he did. That means uncle in our dialect." I said, "Oh, okay." You know, I guess I don't really think about it until I actually hear myself on video or like on a voicemail or something. Hey, Jen, that's actually almost my initials. Just take and put the W in front of the A and you'd have it. But yeah, that was a squirrel moment. That's like when I see somebody say it's windy outside, I have to look twice because that's how my name's spelled. So, you know, it kind of throws me sometimes. Oh, I understand that, Jen. I completely understand that. But Georgians really do have their own language for the most part. My ex husband was originally from Missouri, and that really and truly taught me, you know, the difference of the English language. And no, I'm not picking on people from Missouri by no means. Were Monique. Were us down here in the South, we say y'all. You know, you all. They say yin. I'm like, what the hell is a yin? There you go, Jim. I'm all about the y'all. I agree, Monique. And we used to argue all the time. I'd be like, "It's over yonder." You know, he couldn't grasp the concept of that's the way we talk down here, or over yonder. That's what he'd say. Over yonder. I'm like, spell that. He's like, Yender. I told him, I said, that's not even a word. If I'm not a bug. If I'm not mistaken, Monique, a holler is like up in the mountains, you have like little valleys in the mountains, if I'm not mistaken. But I understand what you mean. Sometimes I have to be like, well, wait a minute. What do you mean by that? But I used to watch a lot of mountain men, not mountain men, mountain monsters about the Bigfoot. And, those always talking about hollers. But what a lot of people don't understand is y'all was actually a word, at least to us down here in the South anyway. Ah. Right, Mac. There's a lot of words that we all use, that you won't find in the dictionary. I mean, there's words that I looked up as a kid to see what they meant. It's that way down here too, Monique. Right, Donna? Stars. But there's one word that I absolutely refuse to use, and I looked it up as a kid, and I'm sure me telling y'all the story, y'all will understand what word I'm talking about. But we were taught in school that it was a slur. And so I looked it up in the Webster's Dictionary. And you got to remember, this is when I was in school. And the definition in Webster's Dictionary at that time, and this was like in the 80s and the 90s now, meant a nasty person. Okay, so I could have understood how it was a slur, but that's not the kind of slur that they was talking about. But now you look it up, and it says that it was used in a racial way. Fixing to. There you go. Down here we say, "Come here, let me holler at you." But we do the same thing, you know. We talk about if somebody asks us for directions, we do that. There you go, Donna. Right, Mike? Well, I mean, you know, in a way I can understand it, you know, but it's not necessarily all on that one race, right, stars? That that's cool, bug. I mean, that's the way we do it here, you know, where I live at. I don't even know half the road names here in the county I live in, unless it's roads that I've lived on. It is stars, it really is. But I mean, you know, that's one word that I've never believed in using ever, because to me it was a dirty word. Right, Jen? And that's like everybody now is talking, you know, they use that word, you know, in so many other different ways till it don't make sense to call it a slur. And you know, we've got so many empty buildings here in my town that could be open and used for so many things, but the city refuses to do anything with them. Our movie theater just opened back up. You know, stars, we've actually had several smoke shops, as in, you know, like vape shops, I guess is what you would call them, open here just to shut right back down in less than 6 months. Our old, our first Walmart we ever had, the building's standing there empty. And I mean, it all we had in that one was like clothes and stuff, but um, you know, it could be used for like a bowling alley, or something like that. We still have a lot of mom and pop shops here, stores. Wow, Jen. I call it my pocketbook, Donna. Well, see, stars here, we only have one Walmart in my town. And we have one grocery store, two Dollar Generals, one Dollar Tree, and then let's not get started on the convenience stores. Let's see, I don't call my wallet a wallet, I call it a billfold. Hmm. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Because it showed that it disconnected my mic, and I'm like, well, technically, what I use for my billfold is actually a phone case. One of those that you can snap, that has snap button. You're welcome, Mike. I hear you there, Shift. I only use the one that I use because it's purple, and that's my absolute favorite color. And it don't fit my phone, so it don't do me no good that way. So I need to get me a coin purse. Go in my billfold, in my billfold. Lord, in my pocketbook. Jen. Hey, Eliza, how are you, hon? I'm doing good. Just chilling now. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I don't blame you there. If I hadn't had to work today, I probably would have slept all day myself. But my shift actually ended about an hour ago, so. And now it's too late to go back to sleep because I'll be up at midnight. And then I'd be finding somebody to bug or going live myself. But Mike, I actually don't do The Walking Dead. I think the only channel that I'm a mod on is Ghetto, I'm pretty sure. And Liza, I did check out them links you sent me. Thank you very much. That is definitely some interesting stuff. I'm gonna go through and try to piece some of that together for a video. I definitely need to make a Sam's run, Jen. I ain't made one in a while. Monique. You know, that's actually something I enjoy doing, Dustin. He is, Liza. He really is. But yeah, down here we usually call it dusting instead of polishing. Polishing's usually referred to as like polishing your car or your shoes. I understand that, Donna. Probably more than likely, once we get, more and more people coming in chat, I'm probably going to add more mods. I actually don't mind dusting for the simple fact that I absolutely hate to see dust. But I usually use pine sol instead of like wood polish. So unless it's old English wood polish. I like that. Oh wow, I've actually never been to Barnes and Noble. I've been to Books a Million though. I understand that, Monique. Well, see, I used to live on dirt roads, so that was constant dust, especially in the summer and all when it wasn't rain. I actually miss living on dirt road. No, my best friend absolutely refuses to drive on a dirt road. The closest Books a Million to me is about 45 minutes away, I think. No, not even that. It's about an hour. I understand that, stars. Um, I'm gonna give y'all a few quick things, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I gotta call and check on my son-in-law, see if he's in a better frame of mind. I hope and pray he is. Y'all, please pray for him. Uh, my daughter's putting him through the ringer. I'm not even gonna lie. Right now, I just want to smack some sense into my daughter. But hang on. Hey, home. How are you, hon? Oh, let me plug up. My computer was dying. It was Donna. But I last night as we was going through the weather, that we were going through and whatnot, I got to thinking. There's a lot of people in our community that don't necessarily live in areas where they may have to deal with flooding or tornadoes or even hurricanes. Hey, Deanne, how are you, hon? So, what would you guys think about me maybe doing a series of how to prepare for like hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff like that? Thank you, Donna. That means a lot. All right, I'll probably start doing that sometime this week because a lot of people prepare differently. You know, like I would actually have to research, do some research on what I would need. If I went through an earthquake. Because I wouldn't know what I would need, to go through an earthquake. All I would know is what I've seen on movies. So, maybe we can what what I can show y'all might can help y'all. That's a good idea, Liza. I Jen, I was talking about doing a series of like how to prepare for like a tornado or a hurricane or flooding and stuff like that. Maybe do one video on like tornadoes and one on flooding and so on and so forth. Hey, Miss Ghetto, how are you, hon? It's good to see you. That sounds like Joe Monique. I could honestly see him saying that. How you being, Miss Ghetto? Oh, I can imagine that, Miss Ghetto. Mine's been off for a couple of weeks now. All right, be careful, Matt. I'm doing good. I'm about to freeze, but I'm doing good otherwise. It's supposed to get down in the mid 30s tonight, or what, mid to low 30s. Definitely starting to fight my acid reflux today. I hear you there, Jim. Right, Monique. Oh, I understand that. Liza, have you read the Left Behind series? It is way too cold in this ghetto. I completely agree. And I can only imagine how cold it is up y'all's way. Hey, elusive. How are you, hon? Guys, give me a second. Let me go get my phone. That way I can join the live on my phone so I can go outside. Give me just a second. Sorry about that, guys. Of course, I go to get my phone and I get stopped. It was the Left Behind series movie was actually loosely based off of it. Um, the books goes more in depth than the movies did. Hello. Okay. All right. All right. Can y'all hear me? Good deal. I know I be looking crazy. Y'all overlook me. Oh, I'm the same way, Liza. I love reading. Excuse me. We have a mission store here that has a room full of nothing but books. For some reason, I got a lag. Alright, let's try that. Right, Deanne, I'm the same way. They are a good prep, especially like history books and medicinal and stuff like that. Cool, Monique. I have a lot myself too, Liza. I have just about the whole Left Behind series and Twilight series and quite a few more. Now that I would love to have, Monique. Ollie's is good, Liza. I like Ollie's. And I'm the same way, Miss Ghetto. I don't throw it out either. So do I, Miss Ghetto. Ollie's is like a discount store, Monique. Right, Liza. Monique, it has more than just books. It has clothes and lawn furniture and stuff like that. Food. But yeah, like Ohio said, it's a this closeout store. Our closest Ollie's is 45 minutes away. But all right, guys, I'm fixing to go ahead and shut it down. I've got to call and check on my son-in-law. And find out what's going on. But I'm sure I'll see y'all out there in the ether. Anytime, stars. I love you guys. Y'all know that. And if y'all ever need me, just email me. See you guys later.